Welcome everybody, we are now in game number 2. We are in our first series of the day. It is the ESEA, and we're spawning directly on top of Clash's MoOk, the blue Protoss in the bottom left. He is right now up 1-0 in a best of 3, and he is going to be going up against IP's EagleEye, who is the teal Terran in the top right. We are in a very nice PvT. It is game 2, and if MoOk can go ahead and take this game, it is actually going to mean that impressive play is going to be down 0-1 to Clash in terms of the entire series scores. But right now we have Entombed Valley, we have cross spawn, so this is going to be, I would have to be tempted to say it's going to be a little bit in favor of MoOk with these cross spawns, as he'll have a little bit more time for any attacks coming in. We're going to see that if we're going to have Mech out of EagleEye again, which I really hope, because Mech is really cool to see in TVP, especially when it's looking like it's going to be working out, because I feel like EagleEye had a little bit of opportunity if he had gone for faster upgrades and gotten just sieged up in certain of those engagements a little bit faster. Like, for example, when MoOk was coming down the left side of Ohana and kind of moving natural expansion and killed that defensive PF really easily, if EagleEye had just sieged up over there, he could have had a big splash damage, just decimating half of MoOk's army all in one shot. And that's the strength of Mech. You just kill so much. The DPS you have is godly, and if you'd be able to use that to his advantage, I think we might have had, at the very least, a longer game, if not a game in favor of EagleEye. But he's actually throwing down his refinery first. So we're going to have a... oh, wait a second. The barracks is just hidden. I'm blind. So that's not the refinery first. It's the refinery at normal time. Barracks is just down here. It looks like he's trying to fake out MoOk a little bit. I mean, MoOk just went straight cross spawns. But you know what? Let's just check one thing. Will I? Yes, I will be able to give you fancy engagements in this game, which is very nice to see. I'll take down my UI as well as the Blizzard UI, and we'll be able to see lots and lots of just death being rained from all above. So that's the great thing about the Blizzard maps and LG maps and everything, is they enable that so I can give you full screen coverage of every single battle. You don't have to look at my ugly face either. Pluses all around. Okay, so we got MoOk going down for actually a really fast second gas. He went for that standard one gate expand in the last one. He actually got a second geyser after his expansion was down. So this is looking to be a pretty standard opener from him. We'll see exactly how he's going to utilize the extra gas. But we're going to have 2 racks. Oh, wait, never mind. It's just a reactored Hellion. I thought that was a barracks for a second, but no, it's going to be a reactored Hellion. We're probably going to be seeing EagleEye lifting up his factory and just plopping down on top of this reactor. And he's going to have just Hellions as a surprise to move straight in to the base of MoOk. It looks like this SC is going to run in, see the second gas. Right now, it's seeming like we actually may still have a 1-gate expand. It may just be the double gas variation where you get out a lot of sentries. Probably after the Stalker up, go for sentries. Let's going to throw down a Robo and go for more like a 2-gate Robo type of build. Looks like we're going to have a Robo and a 2-gate Robo type of build. Alright, but there the Hellions going to be starting production. There they are. 2 going to run into a natural expansion that does not exist. So it's going to be hard for EagleEye to really do a ton of damage. But as of right now, the bunker's being thrown in the back along with a starport. So EagleEye could be going for a weird kind of 2-1-1 type of thing if he gets 2 Marines out of time. Goes for siege tanks or something, or lifting this up. You could actually do a really weird build, because EagleEye seems to have a very odd TVP. He doesn't do the standard bio, ghost, Viking, medvac kind of mix. He's been throwing in Mech in that last one, Cloak Banshees. MoOk now actually has a proxy pylon out, and he is going for a 2-gate Robo. We'll see if he throws down a 3rd gate or not, because he could just do this to expand, or he could just go ahead and just do a big type of Immortal Bus, 1 base cluster or something. But now we're having the Hellions streaming in. There they are. Ooh, those probes are going to be nicely dead if they... Oh my god. We actually are seeing a perfect force field, and that is a shutting down of that Hellion harass. They do kill a few probes. 6 is actually fairly nice. And we have EagleEye saying lol, because that was... do we have actually any... Yep, kill probe. We saw that. It's like, where? There's the kill probe. Look at that lol, nice force field. That's really true. It really was a very nice force field. Alright, and now we have more Hellions come into play as well. EagleEye really just wanted to run in, snipe probes, and run back out, keeping those Hellions alive and their map presence just continuous. But it looks like we're going to see the expansion going down for MoOk. Yep, there it is. He is going to be at 400 in a second. And 400 Nexus, there we go. So 2-gate Robo is going to be the play from him. He's getting out his Immortal. Proxy Pylon is still up. We have no natural down. The natural expansion is a natural going down inside the main base. Tech Lab is going to go down, and we're going to have what looks like a Hellion drop. Oh, he really is going to be able to put in a lot of pressure here. He just wants to kill workers. He's going for Banshees after the Hellions. He just wants to kill off everything from MoOk. MoOk, on the other hand, is playing very defensively, going for the 2-gate Robo as opposed to the standard 1-gate expand. Looking very solid. He's slightly supply block, but that'll end in but a moment. Alright, so now we're going to see that the medevac is making its way downtown, walking fast. And I'm not going to continue the song because I'm sure you all have known it, heard it way too fast, and some of you probably have it stuck in your head now. And I take full credit for that one. Alright, no cloak is being researched this time around for EagleEye. It's just a straight Banshee production, and it's probably smart. The cloak benefited him absolutely in no manner in that last game. So the lack of cloak is going to be very, very good for him. So MoOk is kind of sitting around waiting for more Hellions to come in. That Immortal is going to be really good to defend against it. But now you have the 4 Hellions coming in. We're going to watch them go in. They're just going to go ahead and ignore. But there's a lot of probes in there. They're not split up or anything. We can see a nice shot down there. We can have more forces going down. MoOk is not trapping in those Hellions, though. The Hellions are running around. EagleEye is doing a great job actually controlling them. Getting the Blast to be able to escape with 2, it appears. And barely escapes does he. But take a look at me accidentally starting that replay over. Wow, that was a bad move. So let's go ahead and hide the replay timer. I'm going to go back, and we're going to pretend that did not happen. Alright. So now with this back into play, we can see that the workers killed now is up to 13. And with that 13 kill count, that's actually pretty nice. But we got 28 SCVs to 25 probes, so the SCVs are now ahead. And by the way, guys, that's one of the reasons why I actually remapped my hotkeys for a replay so that doesn't happen. But as you can see, whoops-a-daisies. Alright, so now we got the armory out once again. We could see Thors. It looks like EagleEye is doing a similar version of what he did in the last game, just with a different opener. It looks like he wants to lead into that same exact, army composition that he did before. But it's looking like we could actually see a third base. This is a great map to get to the 3 bases on and just turtle up, which is why I kind of want faster siege tanks as opposed to Thors to come out from EagleEye. But we'll see if that's actually what he's going to go for. The Raven is out once again. We have bunkers going down at the natural expansion over here, so it looks like he's definitely not going to be going for a third base that soon. His natural's just now up, but that worries me. Granted, he's done economic damage, but he's not exactly doesn't exactly have a booming economic lead. I feel like he could abuse that a lot more in his favor, but he still has Hellions running around. The Watchtower is being controlled by Stalkers. 3 sentries. The army from MoOk is actually really, really small, and his economy is just now starting to actually be able to utilize that second base. EagleEye, look at his saturation, though. He's got very few SCVs actually mining. With the 3 bunkers out in the front, he's going to be pretty much impervious to most attacks at this point in the game. MoOk is probably going to get up at third base and probably just work on teching. Yeah, you can see how he's got the robotics made down. Be able to get out his Colossi. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually threw down a third and just stayed on like 2 more gates. Like went to like 4-gate Robo and got a third base. Because with the mech coming out of EagleEye, he's not going to be able to actually attack for a little bit. He has the Hellions to put pressure on, but with good SimCity, force fields, and stalker control, Immortals, Colossi, all that, MoOk wouldn't really have much trouble dealing with that. We are going to see the Banshee be coming in, and that's not going to be doing anything. I really like the fact that there is no cloak on that Banshee. That's a really good thing, because it did nothing before, and MoOk has already shown to be very good at defending that. We are going to see a Sentry getting sniped. No, we commit. No, we actually may lose the Banshee because he actually hesitated and 1 shot. Oh my god. Look at that. 4 health left. That thing was almost taken out completely. And that would be really bad for, that'd be really, really bad for EagleEye. He needs that presence. He needs to be able to, the ability to contain MoOk. Otherwise, MoOk's going to be able to do something crazy like this and just go in for maybe even just a push with these guys. But his attempt on is halfway done. We have no third base out yet for EagleEye. He's just running around. There's a third base. We're going to see the third base out from him soon. Technically, he'll be faster than MoOk, but MoOk's army is quite strong. Alright, and while we're just in a little bit of a lull, guys, we're going to watch this probe die, and I just want to say thank you for watching, because this is the ESEA, and they do a great team league, so just thank you all, hearts, for watching. these games are proven to be really great. And what I really want to just point out is the fact that Clash and IP are great teams, and they're very friendly people. So definitely show them some more appreciation, follow them around, and just be nice to them. Tonk is the manager for IP. He's the one that gave me the replays and said, "Oh, please cast." So big shout out to him and everybody watching. I'll be releasing all the replays on zanderfeverSC if you're interested. And with that, let's get back into the game. Just thank you and get back in the game. Exemplar Lance is now done. We have the Colossi increasing in the count. We've got 2 of them out in the field. We've got double forage going down as well, so we're having a lot of upgrades coming out from the land of the Protoss. While if you look around at EagleEye, he has his Ghost Academy up, and he is indeed doing a similar build to the last game. 4 factors are now going to be out. We have got no Infernal Pre-Igniters, though. That's kind of unfortunate. If you look over here, there's a single siege tank with siege mode available. So with that siege mode, this single tank will be responsible for the turtling power of the Terran. Looks like we're going to see the death of this observer, though. He doesn't have... Oh, he doesn't have observer. For a second, I thought he actually had observer speed, but that would be too awesome for that to be the case. Alright, so we're having Stalkers increasing count. Once again, MoOk is very much not favoring those... He's not favoring the charge lots, which I think is great. He doesn't have Blink yet either, but that's not a huge worry. He's getting up his 3rd base, so he's handling this game quite nicely. We are going to see that this 3rd base is going to get taken over in a second. With that in play, we're having the Viking count increase. This is a really good thing that I like. We're watching fewer tanks being made, which I don't really like, but there are fewer Hellions. Now we're going to watch as these Stalkers are going to go ahead and take a few shots, but not really. We're having an increased Thor count, fewer Hellions, more tanks are on the way, and most importantly, more Vikings. The Vikings are what we really need to see from EagleEye to deal with the Colossi that are coming out from MoOk. The Colossi do so much damage, especially with their splash. The splash from the Colossus sometimes is actually even better than the splash of the tanks, because the Colossus will be able to sweep in and going through multiple units over here. Like they'll actually be able to hit a Thor plus some Hellions or whatever on the top. The thing is, though, we don't see any Templar out, and I would like that for the feedbacks, plus Storm to hit those Banshees, because that was what remained after the last game with that big middle engagement. So with the armor, we should see armor 2 happening. There we go. So the 1-1 is now done. This is officially going to actually give the lead in the upgrades to MoOk, which is understandable. He's Protoss. But EagleEye's about to have his +2 attack, and that'll be a nice thing for him. MoOk, though, is getting his 4th base out, and EagleEye is just now really started mining from his 3rd base. His 4th command center is working to be done, but he actually ended up getting defensive planetary fortresses. So we'll see how he's going to actually be using this command center, because it's not strictly for a base, though it would be logical just to get a PF over here. The proxy pylon will be able to scout for that quite easily. But if you look around, MoOk is getting a lot of Immortals and mixing them in with the Colossi, which is a great move for tanking a lot of damage and just dishing out death to those armored vehicles of the Terran. I need some water. Okay, so now, right now, it looks like we actually could have a siege tank drop? No, okay. So that was a misclick. That's a very weird thing to do. Like, siege tank drops on this map? I guess you could do it down here or something and try and take out the middle line down there. If this base wasn't taken, you could do it here and attack into there, or maybe even do it vice versa. But as of right now, EagleEye can't really push out. He's going to have a very strong army, but something as simple as a warp prism right now could really be effective for MoOk. I mean, we see how neither player are really maxed yet, but if we have just a little bit of pressure from someone, that'd be just incredibly good. We've got probe mining over here, weirdly enough. It looks like it's actually gone now for 2 trips. That's a long ways off. But Zealous could be great for attack. It looks like we're going to have a little bit... No, the Stalkers are not going to engage. They have Blink. They didn't even waste or reveal the Blink either. But there have been a very few kills on the workers' side of MoOk. He's mostly just taking damage there, but we're moving around here. Hellions are actually doing a good job of attacking to that mineral line. Do manage to kill off 3 more approaches. A nice job for them. And that kind of makes me sad that ooh, there's another pro going to be falling. There we go. But now with 17 Hellions, that's a lot of just good harassment damage and a lot of just good tanking that can be done. Alright. At the moment, let's we got SCVs here. We're waiting for the kind of big push. It looks like the move is trying to be made by EagleEye. He's got to be really careful though. Stark's doing a great job of picking off what they can. With 4 Thors. 4 Thors is a nice bit of damage against the Stalkers, but they can still get focus fire down. It is looking like we're going to see the push coming in now. Are we going to have the attack coming in? Looks like we have easily a big siege up here from EagleEye. There we have this. Not sieged up. He's not sieged up. Oh, that's really, really bad for him. He's getting ripped apart by the Colossi, the Immortals, and the Stalkers in the back. There's not even every single Colossus is actually attacking. It's just he's just rolling through this army. The Immortals are all still alive, and this is just the death of EagleEye. It's just a decisive victory. Wow, a decisive victory is coming in here from MoOk. Look at all the Colossi that are left. 7 Colossi. This PF is not exactly going to be long. It's just dead to the world. And I cannot believe that we have 7 Colossi still left. That was a beastly engagement from MoOk. Really nice done. Plus the Immortals. Look how close they are to dying. This guy's got so little health left. Now we have another PF that's defensive going to be taken out in a second. It's just down to burning and it's not going to be able to be saved. It's looking like we're going to see another attack moving in against EagleEye. Now let's see what she can do. He's sieging up back here, but can you just imagine if he just sieged up sooner, how much better that battle could have gone for him? He might not be dead right now. But as it's looking right now, it's 150 food, 81 food. He's fighting to the end, but that is the GG. So with that, we are seeing the first series officially going to be going into favor of Clash. Very well done by MoOk. He does manage to take that victory rather nicely. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go into the next series after a little bit of a commercial break as I load up the replay.